In today's video, I'll be talking about NFT. And we'll be exploring this word in today's video. I know the question is, what is NFT when we are still struggling to understand cryptocurrency? So there's another thing called NFT. We're able to answer some of the questions that you need to know about NFT. I remain your host, I'm Benga. As we dig into today's video, and if you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so by clicking subscribe and like down this video. And you can always share our link with all friends and family and colleagues who are interested in crypto. What is NFT? That's what we'll be digging into today. And we will identify what NFTs are and how they work and what their pros and cons are in today's video. And if you have been keeping eyes on the tech news lately, you've probably have heard the term such as Bitcoin, blockchain, and more recently, NFT. The story of multi-million-dollar auction for digital assets that have attracted the attentions of artists and collectors alike. But the question remains, what is NFT? And how did they work? Here we will explore the basis of what NFTs are, the technology behind them, and their use in everyday life. We will also look at some of the skills and the knowledge you need to have before you get involved in them. But the question still remains, what is NFT? See, the key terms explained. But before we go into that, first thing first, let's take a look at some of the key terms and definition we'll be using to understand what NFTs are and how they work. We need to have some broader context of the word NFT. And people have been saying, okay, what is the meaning of this NFT? NFT stands for Non-Fungible Token. That probably doesn't mean a lot at this stage. The word fungible isn't a particular common word. However, it essentially means that something is interchangeable. For example, in economics, the word fungible is an asset. It has a unit and it can easily be interchanged, such as swapping $20 notes for two $10 notes without losing it or without gaining value. See, fungible assets also include things such as gold, cryptocurrency, and shares. Now, as we explore in this video step by step, a fungible asset is something that can be divided up in a branch of different ways. There can be an unending supplies of it. They can be used in many ways, such as for payment or to trade value or store value. A non-fungible asset, on the other hand, is one-off. A painting, a house, a trading card. For example, although a painting can be copied or photographed, the original still remains the original, and the duplicate don't have the same value like the original. Now, NFT units of data are stored on a blockchain digital ledger. See, each non-fungible token acts as a kind of certificate of authenticity, showing that a digital asset is a unique and not interchangeable. An NFT can never be changed, can never be adjusted, can never be stolen, thanks to the principle of cryptographics that makes blockchain unique. Now let's go talk about digital asset. Put it this way: a digital asset is something that exists in a digital format and has a right to be used, a right to copy, a right to duplicate, a right to reproduce, and a right to modify and otherwise used. So, for example, things such as documents, audio or visual contents, image, and other similar digital data are all considered digital assets. Now let's talk about blockchain. Understanding blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin. In this video, we will be highlighting that a blockchain is a type of database, a collection of electronically stored information or data. See, unlike a regular database, a blockchain is a series of data blocks that are linked together. This chain of blocks create a shared digital ledger, a collection of data that record the activities and the information within the chain. See, each blockchain ledger is stored globally across thousands of different servers. This means that anyone on the network can verify everyone's entry. See, this peer-to-peer and distributed ledger technology, as it is known, means that it's nearly impossible to falsify or to tamper with the data within the block. I believe this is getting more interesting. So, to use IBM definition, blockchain is a shared, immutable, permanent, and untraceable ledger that facilitates the process of recording transactions and tracking assets. See, when we think about NFTs, they are created on a blockchain and can never be taken into separate blockchain ecosystem. It will exist on that blockchain and provide the authenticity of the goods that you have purchased on that blockchain. To now go deeper again, let's consider this non-fungible token versus cryptocurrency. It is important to outline the distinction between cryptocurrency and non-fungible token. Although both are built on the back of blockchain technology, the fundamental difference can help us to understand how NFT works. The difference goes back to cryptocurrency being fungible. You can exchange one Bitcoin for another, for example. However, you cannot do so for an NFT. A non-fungible token are tied to one particular digital asset and cannot be replaced. And let's go deep. What can NFT token be used for? NFTs are used for authenticating art, music, sport, and ancient objects, and much more are built on the back of blockchain technology. Bitcoin is fungible, and in that, you can replace one Bitcoin for another equally. Non-fungible tokens, on the other hand, are unique and cannot be replaced. Let's go deep into what NFTs are used for. It can be used for tickets. The argument is that if tickets are created on non-fungible token, if you make an exchange of that ticket, there is a record of that exchange on the blockchain. As a result, there is no chance of someone clamping that ticket, stealing that ticket, or trying to use counterfeit ticket. This is because there is no chance of replacing that token on the blockchain associated with that ticket. Another example for what it can be used for is fashion. A couple of major issues in the fashion industry could be addressed through use of NFT. To start with, having a digital record of authenticity help with the issue of such as counterfeit goods. Luxury item could have an NFT attached that will show that it's genuine. Similarly, a non-fungible token could show crucial data about the origin of the item, such as the materials used for that fashion, where they are sourced from, and how far the items have traveled. This could help people make the right decision while they are buying the materials. Another example is those collectible objects. People have always enjoyed collecting ancient objects, jewelries, and other similar items. NFT provide a way of ensuring authenticity, a kind of digital signature or a stamp of approval on this object. Another thing NFTs are used for: gaming. NFT provide gamer with a way of owning unique in-game items, whether for fun, authenticity, or in a competitive nature. Such token can power in-game ecosystem. And the question again is, are non-fungible tokens the future? Hopefully you now have the understanding of what NFTs are and how they work. And we have seen that there are several potential applications for non-fungible token in the real world. But are they the technology of the future? It's hard to say whether NFT will be widely used over the years to come. Clearly, there is a huge interest in them at the moment, as well as several potential benefits. However, the technology is relatively new and there are numerous challenges to overcome in the future. As we come to an end of this video, we'll compile a video and come together to show you how to trade in an NFT marketplace. Join us and support us by liking this video, share the link with colleagues and friends to grow this channel with us. Till we meet again, keep doing what you are doing best.